I think we'll be taking a little bit of a break here, ladies and gentlemen. Feel free to chat in the chat, and we'll see you. Well, I mean, I'm just going to mute myself and go and grab a drink because my throat is hoarse. But
Am I muted the chat?
I haven't muted yet, but I will mute now.
No. I want to talk to chat.
Oh yeah, go on.
We'll play a game. We'll play a game.
I'll mute. You guys talk.
Okay, chat. You hear me? Okay. I'm thinking of a hero. The first one that guesses it gets nothing, but it's okay. It's not Spectre. It's not Kunkka. Not Weaver. No.
Ringmaster.
No.
Oh. I knew you hate
Nope.
clowns.
We are driving the engagement of Werbana stream. No.
Cunning.
No one got it yet.
Jeez. Crystal Maiden.
No? Why? Why is this so hard? I want to guess by hero.
There's a lot of heroes.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people spamming shit.
Venno.
No. No, no one said anything.
It's Brood, though, isn't it?
No, it's not.
You love that spider.
No one has gotten it yet.
Zeus.
No? I'm watching the chat. I'm still watching the chat. No one got it. This is taking longer than I expected. No one. No one still fucking getting the hero. Do you need help, chat?
Meepo.
No. This is strange. No one's getting the hero. This
I
is.
feel like they've done everyone now.
No. I mean, no one said the hero I'm thinking on. It's emote only. It's fucking Kieran. This is so strange. There it is. It's Tusk.
Tusk.
It's Tusk. Finally,
Forgotten
someone fucking
polar
got
bear.
it. Finally, someone got it. It's Tusk, lads. It's Tusk.
Congrats, you win GTI.
Yeah. You win round 1. Okay, Coop. It's your turn now.
Oh.
They have a hero in mind?
Yes, I've got a hero.
Okay. Go, spam, chat.
No.
Is it Brewmaster?
No. Nope.
Tinker?
No.
It's Antimage, right?
Nope.
Clinks?
Mm-mm.
Come
Yes,
on,
it's
chat.
Jinx from League of Legends.
Come on, chat. We need to guess Coop's hero before we start. Is it Winter Wyvern?
Nope.
It's nature's prophet.
No.
Ogre?
No. This is bad, actually. People just don't get it.
Flashback?
No.
Hmm.
I have picked someone apt for this stream.
Alchemist?
No.
Monkey King?
Yes,
Yeah.
because where is our banana?
Yeah. Monkey. Ooh, do we have any PTTV modes on this channel? I don't think so, right? No, you didn't say it. I said it first, Kieran. Get fucked.
So someone get the timestamps out.
I said it first. Let's fuck it. Okay, what else can we play? What else can we play? Okay, chat. I got a hero. Spam away.
Is it Snotty the bat?
No. It's a hero.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. Had my drink and feeling top notch. Throat refreshed. The sand is kind of the graveliness has dripped away. Apologies for the casting of that last fight or so. I got so overwhelmed by the colours. I was just I was just enthralled by the majesty of Gub's techies. Who'd have thought? I mean, Gub might go. I love Gub from
That
casting the
solo
first
triple
game.
kill was beautiful.
Yeah, all of the minefield kills were absolutely just amazing.
Okay, before we start, I have a question.
Yo,
Theoretically, which hero could you take 1v1 in real life? A fight to the death.
let me get
In
my,
real
let me
life?
get my hero
Yeah.
board up.
No. I don't feel there are a lot of heroes that a normal human could.
I think
Fucking
fucking Warlock. He's just an old man. Like,
I don't know.
chin Warlock, take his stick off him. What does he do? Bulgara's not going to come help him. Would you do that?
Okay, are we talking like a fist fight, or can they use like some of their spells?
Well, I guess yeah. That's the real kind of decider. Like, do
Okay.
we?
Let's say fist fight.
Aye. He's just ice.
True, but I feel like he could like touch you and you're just like your hand would fucking.
You just go barrel through him first.
Okay, the coin has been. Sorry to disrupt this, but the coin has been flipped. Gubcord won the toss and chose Dire. But yeah, if it's a fist fight, there's loads of people who can fucking choose. I'd fuck Tinker up in a fist fight. He's just a skinny little rat boy. Sniper.
Yeah, but
as well. He's fat.
I
Can't
feel
get
like
away.
I feel like Tinker would have to have his like equipment on.
What about
At least he's like.
I know.
And Snap would have Mortimer with her.
in a fist fight?
Mortimer would be
Pugna
terrifying.
or Clinks, you just rip their arms off. Like they're literally attached by
Ooh.
nothing. There's no muscle there to keep them on. Just rip them. We are, ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know, we are ready to go into game 2 of the evening. Gubcord Dota Division have chosen Dire. Stesi's Ultra once again chose first pick rather than second. So probably the more sensible option, to be honest.
Banana.
Yes.
Banana, you need to do some admin and update the stream
Oh, I
title
do, don't I?
and the table.
So is
separation.
it lower bracket round 4?
It's
Maybe.
lower bracket
It must be, right?
Quarterfinal?
Stesi's. Oh no! It's tabbed me into Dota. Too much stuff to do at once. Right, we'll do that. Stream title updated. Game updated. Lower bracket. Cool.
Radiant's up. Banning time. Ten seconds.
Thank you, Jonas.
Thanks, Jonas. Oh,
Okay.
yeah, okay. The logo on the table is gone, but it is time for more game. Okay. After that performance, first ban from Stesi's Shitters is Techies. To no one's surprise, I think. If I just watch Gub dismantle sit out, I would also ban Techies. I feel good about this game because I feel like we can actually comment on this. At first ban axe, this is probably so that Skullbastard can pick the Dazzle again. You'd be expecting, right?
We're starting in 5 seconds, with or without you.
Also,
Ooh,
good to know. Actually, yeah,
you got the
Bagel
carry.
Dry is back. So
Yeah, I was not say.
so they have the full complement of GCDD now. Obst bowing out.
10 seconds.
Second ban from Gubcord is Ember Spirit. This is targeted towards Ninjasnowman. Obviously, famously can only play the spirits.
It's a curse.
Yeah, Blessing and the Curse, because he plays them all very, very, very well. Razor banned out as well by Stesi's Shitters. I would imagine that's targeting the Bagel Dry. Probably, I think Maddy can play the Razor as well.
5 seconds.
Are they
3, you get it.
going to leave Juicer in?
It seems.
Is she nerfed enough now that it doesn't matter?
It seems like they might, but Alex will first pick it anyway, because Alex was talking earlier, and he doesn't seem to think that Juice has been nerfed that badly. I mean, the Poisonous Volley has been nerfed, obviously, but the I think he was talking about taking the other facet and seeing how that goes. That's the
Took
Stesi.
Super Wizard out.
Yeah, the Stesi Warlock ban,
Gets the ban.
and then the
And the other
Ninja
spirit.
Snowman Void Spirit. So I think they're probably thinking about
We're going to see a Juicer, right?
yeah, they're probably thinking about protecting the lane.
Turn to pick.
Lich, Stesi Lich. Okay, they're going for a more sensible approach. Dazzle banned out as well. I think they saw the axe ban and predicted the kind of first pick Dazzle on for Skullbastard, and they banned it out.
Just one
He's
left.
probably relieved. It's stressful playing a Dazzle in a high memento game.
10 seconds.
Yeah, absolutely, and I also think that you end up with this thing, especially for Stesi's in a situation where you want to kind of take them off their comfort picks if you can. Lion picked up though. That's probably going to go to Meepoonahorse again. Sorry,
There was some
Meepoonahorse
nice
didn't play it
nuggets
last
in
time,
there.
did it? I'm thinking, I'm getting my teams mixed up. But Lion is actually Lion's a very strong hero. I mean, the amount of disable that he offers,
That mana
especially going
drain
later
is-
into the game, and the mana drain is horrible.
10 seconds. Dyer gets the ban.
Taking the Underlord out, they know that it's impossible to play into.
Have you put the order settings on, by the way? Have I been talking to myself like the whole game, like in game?
I don't think it matters. People watch the stream anyway. People don't really watch it back in game.
Turn to pick.
I have my VODs on. Apologies, Jonas. Okay, so still no bans regarding Alex. They've taken out Bagel Dry's Drought Ranger. They've taken out Maddy's Underlord because obviously very effective last game. There's still a Clockwork in the pool. Myth, obviously not a Clockwork picker. He picks... for Myth, you're going to get a Lion or a Jakiro. And I know of a mystery third option.
Radiant knows just who to pick.
Oh, it's a
Rubik.
mid
That is a
Rubik.
mid Rubik for
Yeah.
Gump. Fantastic. Okay, well, yeah, awesome. Apologies about the audio, Jonas. I'm sure the Twitch VOD will be fine.
Radiant
Yeah, the mystery third option is not going to be seen this game, and I'm going to hold that card close to my chest because it feels value to know, and I don't want to let it slip away.
It's Chen.
For Myth, yeah, imagine one of the lowest ranked, if not the lowest ranked players in the tournament comes out and is a Chen spammer.
He's a beastie Chen player.
And we say lowest ranked because he hasn't even played enough hours of Dota to play ranked yet, which is hilarious. Slardar, Lanyro Slardar. So this is a very strong, very comfortable draft from Stesi's Ultra Hitters so far. Sus.
I feel like both teams are ignoring the meta and just going for what they want.
Comfort for sure. I mean, Gubcords, that's their self-professed strategy, is to just play what they like the most. No, well, and you're like Guardian too, right? According to strats, Myth is Herald.
My boy.
And
My
there's
banana
a
boy.
So that will be a Meepo Vene, right?
No, it's a Skullbastard.
Pos 5 Vene?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Fair enough. Oh no, I remember.
If you've got the line,
Ash
you've got
was
the line up
saying,
forward.
5 seconds.
I don't really like Venom into Slardar.
It doesn't do a huge amount.
Doesn't fuck all with lag day. But also I don't like Jakiro into Rubik.
I think Slardar just blinks on top of like all three of these guys so far and just destroys them, right?
Smush, mush, mush.
Yeah, they're so squishy, and he's gonna tear them apart.
Unless this is the Hat Jungle Veno.
Unfortunately, I doubt it.
It works. They've made it slightly better.
Squigel pointing out in chat that SF does well against Slardar in lane. I believe Squigel does play it because it was banned last game. So I mean, that's probably an option that they're considering on the table now. They're definitely having some kind of discussion. Burning through their time, got down to 1 minute and 20, and they opt for the Centaur. This gives them a nice amount of kind of beefy frontline, doesn't it? The bird they would pick Drow, but it's banned, unfortunately. So no Drow.
Ten seconds left. Radiant gets
Big
the
boy. The Centaur.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's another
Oh,
Bemet
there's
with
Jason.
again.
And there's Alex Medusa.
Boring.
Boring, but a classic, and the lad can...
Like the lane will be sad, but looking at this, they don't really have any answers post lane. Like they could just like run away from the Medusa.
For anyone wondering and trying to apply the meta in any kind of form to this game, stop. Don't, is all I'll say. Alex, if given the choice, will play Medusa every single game possible. Myth plays one of two heroes, and that's Lion or Jakiro. Lion got taken, so he picks Jakiro. Stesi, pretty... I mean, he is versatile, but definitely between Warlock and Lich, that's kind of his most...
And Abaddon.
And Abaddon, yeah. It kind of rotates between those three.
All right.
As for Gubcord, I mean, Gub loves Rubik. Gub plays really well on Rubik. Whilst I was waffling just there, Stesi's banned out Anti-Mage at Soups. There you go. This is what you probably should have done
10 seconds.
to prevent the rat. Anti-Mage versus Medusa is probably the only favourable matchup, and now that he's had his base strength buffed, he's a significant boost to his laning stage.
Are they going to take all the spirits out?
No, I don't think they're banning Earth Spirit.
I would leave Earth Spirit in. It is definitely not Ninja's strongest hero. They take out DP. Okay, so immediately, Puck is still in the pool. Would be what I'm looking at straight away. I don't know how Puck does into Rubik, really. I'm not familiar with the matchup to that extent, but...
We're 10 seconds out. Plenty of time to tell an announcer
The
you'll be
instant
home if
hex
that's
is
what
a
you
bit
do.
issue for Rubik
We're
from the
starting in
line,
5
but
seconds, with or without you.
apart from that, not a lot for him.
Yeah. I don't really know what else you pick. I think Ninja would be leaning towards the Puck. I mean, he also plays MK. who's probably okay here. I don't see any reason why he wouldn't be.
He does play Quap.
He does play Coop as well.
I feel like MK is a bit like strange because they have a lot of kiting and
yeah.
you could just ignore him and leave the circle.
And there is the SF ban as well. So.
10 seconds. Just
Oh
long
my
enough
god!
to
I did something to my
reflect the
shoulder
choices
earlier
made
today.
if
It's
you heard.
really sore.
5
I don't
seconds.
know why. I've done nothing but type in spreadsheets all day. I've got no idea what it could have been. Yeah. SF banned, so I think they're kind of throwing the carry ball into Gubcord's court, saying pick what you want, but you're not going to counter us.
The Ursa is still in the pool. It's an okay Ursa game. A bit hard because of the
Yeah,
slow.
there's a lot of control, and I think you struggle as Ursa into Drow, right, into Deucer. I mean, they've kind of taken out a lot of the Deucer counters, because Drow as well, because she can outrange her.
Alchemist is still in the
Alk is still in the
pool.
pool, I was about to say.
The only issue that Slard are is kind of good against Alchemist because of the minus armor. Like Alchemist has nature, like his armor is a big issue for him.
Oh.
He could be like a 0 armor.
I think Plague's probably right, saying MK is the best option. Here, I do like the MK. I mean, it gives you plenty of man fight later into the game, especially if you go for the Axe build. Apparently, it's a free troll game as well.
On carry MK. Right?
I can see.
Yeah, carry him.
I can see troll getting controlled quite heavily. But yeah, I don't think. Bagel Drive picks troll. Okay, they pick
Wind
Wind
Ranger
for
into
mid.
Centaur.
Interesting.
Centaur, that's...
would have thought that he does badly, right? Because he just dies anytime you press. I mean, just don't press it on Centaur is the thing, right? But if this game goes to level 25 and Centaur gets the Retaliate aura,
like in theory, it's okay because they don't really have much control for the.
Ninja does like to run about and gank though, so it is doable with Windy.
I mean, yeah,
like
Windy's a nice early game tempo hero, isn't she?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, why not Puck then? Like, if you want this kind of hero, this elusive hero. But Troll here is actually pretty good because Slardar into Troll is a really fucking hard lane. I've played it so many times, just like insanely bad. Troll can shut down a Medusa, I feel like, and he can dispel Windy. I think he can dispel a Windrunner.
Yeah, when he gets the Axe, yeah, on his.
Is this a random?
No, it's a gyro.
Oh, that was.
They cut it fine though, didn't they? Jesus. Okay, gyro, interesting. I think of the picks that you could have gone for, gyro is probably not one that I would have immediately leant towards. No surprises
gyro can
either.
fight earlier, but I don't know. They don't have any Medusa. Like, I guess gyro can go diff blade, but it feels kind of bad for him to go.
Okay, lads. Looking at the draft, what do we reckon? Anyone got any calls, predictions?
God, I don't know.
A 45-minute game.
I'm gonna back Sus. You know, obviously, much more intimately familiar. As much as I love Gub and Gubcord are probably my underdogs of the tournament, making it this far. I mean, Stesi's also a really nice underdog story, but Gubcord going from 0-6 in the groups to playing now the people that were top of their group, I think that's a pretty cool story, right? Like, you can't deny that. If they manage to beat them now, they've completely, this player swap, they've completely turned the ship around. But I'm gonna lock in my boys on Stesi's up shitters. I'm gonna keep it within the public library.
Oh no,
Interesting.
I need to reload.
Oh, is your map dead?
All right, get ready.
My map's dead.
Mapman.
Okay. We'll do a quick rundown of the facets while we head towards the inevitable first blood. We've got Growing Cold on Lich, played by StesichorusTheWise. Alex on the Medusas, taking Venomous Volley. Ninjasnowman, Focus Fire rather than Whirlwind on the Midwind Ranger. Liquid Frost on Jakiro. On Mith, he always takes that one. And Leg Day on Slardar, which is the slow resist and move speed at the beginning of Guardian Sprint. On the other side, we have Maddy on the Centaur taking Horsepower. Gub with Arcane Accumulation on the Rubik. We have Skullbastard on Veno taking Patient Zero rather than the Hat Veno.
Oh no!
Essence Eater Lion
Poor choice.
on Meepoonahorse, and then Bagel Dry with Afterburner on Gyrocopter. Interesting that he went for Afterburner rather than the cooldown talent, but there we go.
I'm curious, is Gyro the only hero that's buying Falcon Blade right now?
I think so. I mean, I know you can do it on Kez, but
Real hard. I've seen. Now watch it.
Like I've seen only Gyros bite and off-lane Terror Blades who don't go Soul Fragment.
offlane Terror Braids.
That's basically the only 2 times I've seen this item.
So, warded up by Gub, but is warded in a very similar place to last time. Ninjasnowman has no ward, so he's going to be sitting under vision. Well, I say that his ward's down here actually, but he's going to be sitting under vision for the meantime. Whilst Gub plays his comfort pick. Incidentally, only listed as being like a level 5, but I'm so sure that it was platinum last time I saw them play, so could be that his Dota Plus expired.
I really don't like this ward from Dire Top.
Last hits up.
It's a very defensive ward in the safe lane, and
Yeah, I don't see.
Yeah, I don't really know what that covers. I mean, maybe it covers your camp, like the block ward for the camp, without giving it away. But
You can easily get the ward.
yeah, interesting. Stesi trading with Meepo at the bottom lane. I think trades favourably, to be honest. I don't think, marginally favourably. And Alex is quite happy to just click away. 9-1 so far. Pretty good. Still got 2 creeps left in his wave. All in all, settling in quite nicely.
Rax is gonna die. Oh, so close.
Alex is super low mana.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, the picking Medusa into the Lion is probably interesting, especially when Alex has, although he's loathed to admit it, a more versatile hero pool. Like, he could have played DK, who's super strong at the minute. He could have played Luna. I mean, Luna's kind of been the bin after the patch, is the consensus, but...
Lanny is going on Gyro in the top here. He's taking a lot of damage in
Yeah,
turn,
I think
though.
he's going to pay for it with his life, and that's first blood on the Skullbastard. Rare mistake from Lanyro and Mith in the early laning stage. But Beam Machine and Skullbastard are both very low for it, so when Lany comes back in 2 seconds, it's probably going to be, an immediate TP. And he's going to look to get something out of this in exchange, I think. Some action in the trees at bot, but Alex gets a nice route onto Meepoonahorse and forces him back.
I don't know why Bastards don't have patch changes under them. Because they changed the the Medusa facet, right?
Yes, it now scales with your
Yeah,
split shot.
and you can't see it on the on if you hover on the facet. Right?
Yeah, wow, nice stun from Maddy onto Stesi, and Alex is going to get his mana drained, but he just walks away. And the interestingly, does Frost Shield reduce the mana that you lose on Medusa? It does,
No,
doesn't it?
no, Frost Shield is only red click damage.
Okay,
Yeah, but
I thought it was all damage.
No, it's only right click damage.
From attacks, yeah. Another stun suck on Alex. That is going to start getting very annoying, but he finishes him off. Well, actually, I say he finishes him off. The creep finishes him off. Assisted heavily by one of his snakes. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Ninjasnowman is starting to outpace Gub, but as we saw from last game, 100 ping and 10% packet loss means that the last hitting isn't always top-notch, but the rest of the gameplay is.
The gyro is really struggling.
Yeah. I mean, even though Lanny dies in lane, like, the guy is very, very good at last hitting. He's a bit of a farm hoover, so any opportunity he can get, he's going to take it, and he's going to deny the gyro's creeps.
Yeah, still 100 ping. Damn, Lani with 16 ping.
Yeah, Lanny. Maybe the servers are in Stockholm, right? So he's basically next door for him.
in his cupboard.
Lanyro.
Yeah.
As they probably say in Scandiland.
I'm on 50 ping, sad.
I know he's not from Norway.
They're all the same, is what you're
Let's
saying.
put that
Howland's
again.
busy kind of aimlessly thinking about Scandinavian people. Jesus. I love me some bit of Scandinavia, but not when it distracts me from kills in the bottom lane.
I am loathed to admit it, but Stesi and Alex is a
good lane.
very strong safe lane.
Yeah.
Stesi learnt how to perfectly support Alex.
Yes, they go very well together, don't they? Like chicken and bechamel, as I'm sure Stesi would say. Good point made by chat is that with a gyro and a Medusa in the game, you'd expect to see a lot of stats. Interesting point to note, there are none so far.
They will never be stuck.
So, you never know. I mean, I think if you do stack on your team, in this game it could really swing that kind of early game momentum just by giving them that burst of that burst of mana. What am I talking about? The burst of gold. GPM.
Okay. Lani is going for the Bash max build.
It's maxing bash. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't hate it.
The issue is here, there are like two builds you can go fight bot.
Gub is TPing down bot.
Yeah, and that's
Is the
because
Wind Ranger's
Ninjasnowman is there, uses the focus fire and takes out Centaur, making the most of his shield.
He's got stolen Frostblast on Rubik.
That is a good spell to have.
Honk.
Low cooldown, yeah, honk for the wisdom runes, as they would have said. Picked up already at top lane, but Dire yet to go for it, although Maddy's going to TP and pick it up there.
Yeah, so he's actually going like a hybrid build on the Starlord. Because usually you either max W or you max your stun first. Your bash first. But if you max the bash, you kind of want a melee hero against you, so you can easily bash him.
Well,
And
I think the reason
yeah,
for
buddy.
Alex getting gone on bot, he's getting all of his mana drained, and Maddy's just going to block him off and hope that they can do enough, but they can't. This is how you deal with Medusa, though. You try and get her below that 120 mana threshold by the time she's got 3 points in Snake, because at that point, 3 points in Snakes, she loses like 10 mana if she hit one hero with the Snake, and yeah, it's insane. At that point, she starts being able to spam the Snake and really starts dominating lane, gets way more back. But Gub's noticed the timing and he's on his way down bot.
Sneaking in there with the
Yeah.
Invis Rune.
Nice 150 mana. Does get the Frostblast onto Alex, but Stesi's quick with the
And the
Frost
Stolen
Shield. There's a
Snake.
nice stun. And the Stolen Snake, Alex has got no mana left, but there is a Frost Shield sitting on top of him. He's like one hit away from death, and no one is brave enough to do
Yeah,
it.
why?
Stesi kills Lion through the raindrops, and there's 4 guys bottom on Stesi's.
Centaur
Ninjasnowman.
is portaling away in fear.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why they didn't focus
Just
them together.
turn on Alex and kill the Deucer when she had nothing left, yeah.
They're going to chunk this top tower down though for it.
Yeah, I think they're probably going for a very similar strategy that they did last game, right? They're just going to punish you, they're going to knock down your towers, and you're going to have to deal with whatever space is left. Mith is coming in behind them, thinking about doing something. He's probably going to take the fruit and just call it a day, to be honest, although Lani and Ninjasnowman are down on the other side. This Venos slow is going to become infuriating for Lanyro though. Ninja gets the focus fire onto the Veno. Perfectly happy to leave with that kill. Mith, very nice ice path on the beat machine to slow him down a lot. And there is a Slardar ult which is going to spell the end for the Gyrocopter. And that is a really nice answer from Stesi to this pressure top.
Radiant's middle tower is about to be a pile of smoking rocks.
Maddy's doing quite a good job at kind of avoiding all this though. Like whenever they're balling up, she's on the other side of the map, pushing in a tower, just kind of creating a nice amount of pressure. Alex is having to play back on what FedEx affectionately calls the pussy camps, which is gonna.
I said that, not FedEx.
Did you say it as well?
Yeah.
Sorry, Fed just burns it into my brain. Can't found the bitch camps.
The network is yeah, the Medusa is a bit running away with it.
Yeah, Alex 5k net worth. Stesi, Meepoonahorse,
Oof.
just about far enough away from Maddy to stop that bounce becoming lethal, and Maddy gets away on 160 HP. Stesi, enough, not quite to kill her with another.
I think if he'd
Frostblast.
ulted while there was still 2 creeps in that camp, when he gazed him, he probably would have killed it.
Yeah.
It's interesting that
Gub
I
does
believe
have
if
Snake.
Stesi.
Oh my god, Beam Machine solo killed Lanny top. I was too busy watching this engage at the bot lane. Myth probably going to go down as well. There's no tower to save him. But he gets away. Bad call from me. Yeah, I was
Yeah,
distracted by Gub. He does have the snake, but he didn't choose to use it. So Stesi got away with his life. Crazy.
If Stesi had the other facet, the Centaur was that.
The objectively better facet, if you're with me.
I think if
Yeah.
Stesi had remembered that you can
You can
cast
cast
things
whilst
while gazing.
Gazing, yeah. I think that's actually what happened. High pressure game though. Stesi's aren't used to being in this position where they've got one chance. They've come through the upper bracket to this point. So this is the first best of one that they've played. Gubcord having, although coming off the back of it a game before, you could call it a warm up, you could call it a drain, whatever you want. They're used to the pressure of this best of one scenario, and they've proven themselves in it already.
Okay, I'm not really a Venom player, but do you max poison sting?
They're going for the slow, aren't they? They're trying to slow down the Slardar as much as they possibly can.
I wouldn't max Poison Sting unless I had the hats. If you have the hats, you max Poison Sting, because the wards are
Don't
using
you-
your Poison Sting.
Yeah, but don't you? I guess you don't max wards because the wards are on you most of the time.
Right. So
I
I think
feel
if
like-
you're going Patient Zero, then you max the Q, because it is
Yeah.
better.
they're balling up for the bottom tower here. They do scan out, I believe. Yeah, they scan out Alex in the bot. They know he's there, but then the ping turns green, telling them that he's left. And they're just going to pressure this bottom tower. Looking to set something up top, I think, in exchange. Our Ninjasnowman walks up. Lani's pushing the wave in, and Myth is around as well with Stesi. But they're not doing too much to sort of respond to this pressure from Gubcord Dota Division. Have they cracked it? Have Gubcord cracked the secret to the high ground mystery?
Please, Myth, help them. Help them, Myth. Actually, no, Liquid Frost doesn't work on towers.
Yeah, there's nothing. Well, there we go. That's the tower in exchange for the bot tower. So the lanes are, well, not quite equal, with the tower still standing bot, but the mid tower dropping for Gubcord does mean that materially the teams are even. Alex, though, 7k net worth compared to Beam Machine's 5.8. So this Alex Deucer, rain or shine, reliably farming away.
Can hit creeps.
Yeah, he's going to have his Manta by 15 minutes, and he is going to be a scary man, assuming he actually turns up the team fights. So that's your caveat, right? Deucer's fantastic. The reason he's being picked all the time in the Pro Meta is because he's got this burst magic damage from the Snake and utility from Stone Gaze that allows him to show up to these, allows her to show up to these early mid-game fights. And contribute rather than just sitting in the jungle the whole time. Alex seems to prefer the sitting in the jungle the whole time kind of approach, but
There is a Chrysalis finished on Gyro.
okay, we're getting somewhere. Gyro's gonna, he's gonna go Ags next. Nothing surprising about that. And we've got 2 smokes in the mid lane, 3 smokes in the mid lane, and a counter smoke from Stesi's as well. Hilarious how goons think like clockwork, isn't it? I say
Are they
goons.
gonna swing into each other?
They're
The line will
gonna
die.
walk into Meepoonahorse, probably, or Skullbastard. Lanny pops, you know Skullbastard there, blinks forward, past Skullbastard, straight onto the Lion, because he knows that that's probably the better kill. Lion does get a nice stun onto Ninjasnowman as well, probably by accident, but Ninja cleans up Skullbastard, and Lanny finishes off Meepo with a stun. And that is a twofer for Stesi's,
And they have found the stacks.
and they found the
It's
stacks.
It's only one stack.
But that'll be a call. Alex, get your ass over here, and over he runs. And they're just going to take these stacks on Stesi's, all 5 of them.
Lanny not red switching, I think.
Lanny doesn't
There
care.
goes-
Remember
There
what I
goes
said about
20 mana.
Remember what I said about him being a farm mover? He just wants to hit creeps. How'd you do that? You keep creds on Agi. So all 5 of Stesi's are here, probably in a position to make a play for this bottom tower, but Alex seems to be walking back mid. Lanny heading down, Stesi's in a pretty dangerous position. Doesn't quite catch Gub's courier sitting in the trees there. But that's not down to Stesi, that's some positioning. Right.
This is interesting. Oops, oh max on Centaur.
I mean, they're both just trying to lock down each other for as long as they possibly can, right? If you're
I
on
don't know.
Gubcord right now, obviously, from where we can see, we know they're behind, right? But do you feel like you're behind? Because if I was on Gubcord now, I'd feel like the game was like on a pretty even keel, and obviously it's not. But I wouldn't be too upset with the way this is.
I mean, you
just took a mid tower for
if
free.
you're a Gubcord, you see your mid, and your mid has mana boots, and that's it.
Yeah.
It kind of feels bad, like.
He's
So, like-
rushing Octarine Core before Blink, which I think is probably a mistake.
Yeah, he's basically like another support at the moment. He only has mana boot. He only has mana boot in the spells he can steal.
It's a whiffed smoke on Gub there though.
Yes. They smoked up trying to catch the thing with that history bottle, and they get nothing because Stesi's probably sniff out something being amiss, and they head to the top lane.
Gyro's not far off finishing Alex though.
Yeah, this Gyro is gonna. I mean, on a list of fast farmers, I think Gyro is up there. He's got a nice amount of stacks to help you get there faster. So I mean, I don't see the farming being that much of a problem. I mean, Alex is obviously going to farm away until farm to his heart's content, really. But eventually, this Jason will have to join in fights. Apparently, Gub goes Octarine first every game, and I appreciate the
Might be
consistency.
a fight up. Ooh.
Yeah,
Alex
this is kind of a bad fight for Gub. They take it. I think they've not got the high ground
Annie is
advantage
in.
yet. There's a really nice macro fire from Mith to help out, but the rest of them all blow up Meepo together. I think it's a creep that finishes them off so that the bounty will be shared. But that's one down, and then they're just going to split up whilst they let the poison girl take out, and kind of a cacophony of spells go off, but none of them really connect in the way you want. Stesi does get caught out here. He's going to go down. Nice kill for Gub, helping him get that Octarine one step closer. Maddy's going to stand there, try and TP out, but I think there's far too much damage. Lani proves me right and finishes her off with a Slitheen Crush. Slitherine Crush, I should say.
Does Flacken ignore evasion?
Good question. I would think not. Side Gunner attacks 2 units instead, prioritizes further away with its range.
I don't know if it ignores.
I don't think
We'll
it does.
never know.
We'll
never know.
From my, it applies attack modifiers, right? So I don't think it. I think it would be susceptible to evasion. I would imagine. I mean, I would imagine you're looking to get an MKB at some point anyway. Ags complete on Beam Machine, going for BKB next, and then we'll see if he does end up picking up that Disperser that I think he probably has to be viable this game later into the Medusa. God, I'm so sick of this hero. The sooner they can get out of the game, the better.
Yeah, but
Simon
not,
says Side Gunner can be evaded.
yeah, not side gunner. I was talking about Flak Cannon. Like
Yeah, but
the
Flat
hits.
Cannon is just extra side gunner attacks, effectively. It's just a side gunner attack that targets further away. Mith dies to the Tormentor.
Good try, little bird.
And gets Effie voice lined by Ninjasnowman. Oh yeah, content warning by the way for anyone that's watching. Ninjasnowman loves an Effie voice line.
Horrible man.
I think that yeah, I'm not sure why Roche isn't taken yet. You have Slaughter minus armor. It should be like a
Yeah,
focus fire. It's an easy Roche.
I agree. It should be a free Roche, but they're just not moving towards
Oh
it.
no.
What so no?
I spilled vape juice on my keyboard. Oh, it's sticky.
Oh no!
Oh.
How do you do that, people? I swear, Toffee
You
also
need to,
did it.
you need to
Like,
refill your vape, don't you?
Yeah. I looked up and squeezed too much.
Toffee spilled a beer. Coop spilled a vape. It's a bit. I can understand spilling the beer. I can also understand spilling the vape. To be fair, you just try and refill it over your keyboard like a loon.
Ugh, that's sticky.
I don't know. Never smoked.
No, me neither. Look at us.
A whole lot of nothing is happening.
Solrian, Gub probably wanted to pick techies after the last game, but it was banned. Stesi's first ban to the techies after the performance that Gub just gave.
Everyone's forgotten Roche exists.
Yes, and there's another smoke up from Stesi's now. They are going to include Alex this time, after a little bit of shimmy shimmy. And we will see what they go for. Lani's going to go first, so we're going to select him, and he's probably going to find Gub here. He does get a nice bash straight onto Pop's BKB to prevent anything else from happening, and he's going to take out Skullbastard as well. The Centaur's ult is there to prevent that from happening. Alex very kindly spreads the plague on, well, Ninjasnowman very kindly spreads the plague on to literally everyone else. So that plague lasts way longer than it should have because Stesi's just decided to stay together. And they said, you know, we're all in a bubble.
But imagine if everyone was wearing hats, though.
I know, imagine. Maybe Gub would have lived if he had 8 hats on his head.
Yeah.
To be honest, they take the damage.
They do, they soak up a lot of damage.
I've saved you a lot of times you've never noticed in fights because you've got a bunch of hats on you.
Yeah, no, I do notice, I notice after the fact. Okay, how the fuck am I still alive?
I think that Lanyro really needs a shard, and that will.
He has one, doesn't he? Oh no, he didn't.
No,
No,
not
it
yet.
does no.
He was so quick with the corrosive haze cast on Gub that I thought it had applied. Well, they're looking on Gubcord now, but Lanny's backing straight onto Gub again. He's just going to try and bash him down, but it's a little bit of a bait. He's got no BKB this time, so it's just going to be trying to keep Gub alive. But alas, the bash is too much. Stesi cleans up Skullbastard, Ninjasnowman kills him.
Lanny may go down here.
Lanny
yeah.
goes down to Beam Machine, and Alex is there to ult from behind. Nice
Press
ice
the ult
path,
button.
and macro
Lovely
fire
ice
from
path from
Mith,
Mith there.
which is enough to slow Beam Machine enough to kill Beam Machine enough so that he dies. Alex's hand and Mith finishes off the Centaur, and that is a full team wipe from Stesi's. Really
Gosh, look at
nice,
them. They're
clean fight.
testing high ground at 24 minutes. What?
Yeah, less game, cry chat.
They just don't have any answer to the Medusa, honestly.
Stesi's aren't interested in a 2-hour game. They say absolutely no. No, thank you.
They should just rush like top right now.
They should, but in the absence of any serious coaching, I'm talking to you, select from users. They probably just haven't been directed to remember that Roche exists, like Azok Prime directed us.
It's a really good like Roche lineup. Like if I'm a Slardler, I can do Roche like at 15 minutes, 15-20 minutes at most.
GTI. Oh shit! Yeah, good point. It got hidden at the end of last game, and I forgot to unhide it. There you go. Right, smoke up from Gubcord.
No Lanny though.
Trying to make something happen.
They think they're rushing, or
Yeah.
they want to.
Stesi's in the side.
Everyone's finally remembered it.
There,
in one
half
go.
HP. He's just walked straight into Maddy, and Maddy's not used any spells. There's a really nice up from Stesi, just bouncing around the back line, but it's not enough. It dies on the shard. Stesi goes down at the hands of Maddy, and that is going to be everything for the
I
fight.
think they can still defend this though. They've got macro.
Yeah, they're just going to
Maybe.
they're going to let
Lanny's
this
come
go.
over here. I think they could have fought
kind
this.
of just tanking hits from Roche for no reason. And Lanny's
Lanny wants to fight it.
yeah, he's setting off
All
a
run
ping. I
away.
don't know if that's
They
deliberate.
could
They know,
technically
and they're
go
gonna
around
jump
them.
They're going to jump on Lanny here. This is really weird. Maddy's goes. She's got no blink. That's why the goes are really kind of half-hearted. I think she's realised now, and she's queued up a blink, but
Ninja ran mid to get a DD room.
she's going down very quickly. Gub has the frost shield on an 11.3 second cooldown, and Alex is moving in. He's not as alone as he might appear. Meepoonahorse does a good job of destroying the illusions, but forgets to unit target the stun, so he does get does catch thin air with it. There you go. Lanny blinks up. Beam Machine does get stunned, and he's in vision, ready for Alex.
He's probably going
to
to
just
die
chuck
here.
him down.
Oh.
He has managed to get away just enough,
Nice
but no, gets
Stesi.
caught by Stesi and Ninjasnowman.
Stesi could have just took that with a Q.
Yep,
What a
and he
what a
did
true
not.
support.
Lanny, meanwhile, cleans up the back line. Really nice stun from Ninjasnowman to stop the TP back on Skullbastard. And it is just Gub that lives to tell the tale of that disastrous fight. And into the Roche bit goes Stesi's. That's what they needed. They needed someone to go for them. And now they're going to realise just how easy it is to do Roche with a level 18 Juicer and a Slardar. And think, oh, don't worry, from saying less game, I want to remind you that we were 10k up against Team Spherical at 30 minutes yesterday, and the game still lasted for 2 hours. So there is very much potential for this to still go more game.
This Rubik's
Yeah,
a little too poor though.
Yeah, Rubik is not performing, I think, to the level. I mean, we say that. He's only, like, well, he's almost 2k gold less than Slardar at this point, but it's just the items are so much less impactful. Like the first item on screen is, I dare say, a little bit of a troll. The blink would do so much more in terms of getting on, because at the minute they've got no blinks. They're just having to walk at people menacingly, and it
Ninja's
doesn't
got
work.
EKB out on him now. Scotty is very nearly finished on Juicer.
Yeah, Alex is fucking horrifically scary. Meepo, level 10. One finger stack. What can you do?
They need to get out of their base.
Ladies and gentlemen, I know from a previous interview that Gub don't really do draft research. They just kind of pick what they want to pick and they ban what they don't want to play against. This is probably a lesson in why you do your research. Letting Alex have Medusa is probably one of the biggest things that any team can do to affect their own game. Like, the guy just doesn't... He knows the hero so well that he doesn't really lose through any fault of his own. Like, you have to outplay it, and it's very hard to do that because he's so comfortable.
They're all scared. They're sat in their base. They could be out.
They should be out. They should be pushing these waves out. I mean, Maddy is, but she doesn't want to go past that staircase.
But you can see where all of Radiant are. You could be much further up by now.
Yeah, it's not like they're hiding the fact that they're shoving your towers in. But it's going to drop quickly. Deuce finishes Skadi now, working on the Daedalus. Quick check of the items shows that Ninjasnowman, Gleipnir, BKB, Stesi does have the Aether Lens and also a Glimmer Cape. Mith, first item Ags, as he's wont to do. And Lani, Slardar, Blink Dagger, and BKB. Does manage to avoid any serious damage on Meepo. Kills the illusions very quickly. The problem is he's not really... Lani's doing a really good job of jumping the lion straight away, right? And they don't have any real way to stop him. They don't have a Mars or anything like that that really kind of protects your lion. So Lani's free to jump on him and stun him up and kill him before he can use his mana drain or his hex or his stun on the Medusa. That's the whole kind of... the whole point. They are smoked up on Gubcord here. But they're still
They're just looking at him though.
It does get stunned on Alex, but I don't think he really cares. He's got a minute on his Aegis. And Maddy is showing on the wave top. So, yeah, I mean, they're just going to take Torm. You do have to wonder, like, what possible advantage is Stesi's waiting for. I think this is the best of one effect. I think Alex hasn't got more points than he because the guide doesn't tell you to. I think the guide definitely says max E last, so that's what Alex is going to be doing. But I am a little bit surprised that he's taking stats over his skills because it's a pretty strong. But yeah, Alex happy to let his mana tick down. Got 50 seconds on the Aegis, so he's playing like a coward and backing off as you normally would. And Lani's TPing bottom, and Maddy has successfully stalled the Aegis push up to high ground.
I did say a 45-minute game.
I know you did, but I hoped you were wrong. I don't think Stesi's realised how far ahead they are. I don't really know why you're this scared. Like,
They could have got that tower.
your 3
before the
cores are
Aegis
above
ran out.
their 3 cores, your 2 supports are above their 2 supports. I'm not sure. I mean, if we thought the Rubik was poor, look at Venom. Staff and mana boots at 33 minutes.
He could be flash farming with some hats on.
He could, but alas, he is not. Going for the MKB on Gyro. That'll even the playing field a little bit, but I also thought, yeah, I know, we're criticising high ground strategy because it's so easy to cast stones. But my glass house is long since shattered, Sam, don't you worry. I'm very aware. All of my eggs are broken, and no one's made an omelette. Say whatever you will. I've got no skin in this game anymore. Okay, so scan out, catch them in the jungle. They know they're there, and they're pinging. Maddy's pinging that sort of copse of trees. I wonder if that's they're going to be here, back off, or is it a put a sentry there, which is what they've done, or is it like a this is where we fight, like we stand our ground here. A little bit of a sausage in terms of vision here. I guess it's not that bad. It is going to spot Lanny, but he does going to get on top of Maddy. She's going to have to use the ult to get away. 90 seconds, no centaur ult. So this is... I mean, you kind of have to be wondering, like, what more of an advantage are you looking for? Like, if you're playing on Stesi's, what more do you need before you feel comfortable to go high ground in the What do you reckon?
Third Roche.
Yeah, they want another Aegis. Give it another go.
A third Roche, they just took the first one.
To be fair, if they time it right and they take the Roche, it will probably be up in about a minute, so it'll be a top Roche. Alex can get the Alex can get his Ags. It's probably something that they're thinking about. He's going to stay and hit. Lion's free to mana drain, but Alex walks away, gets just outside of range for anything meaningful. And Gubcord have to just sit back and watch. We do have an Ags on Gub now, so there's a Mystic Snake and a Power Shot, which is a lot of burst damage. It's 570 plus 270 plus any bounces, so that's
I
like...
think you still get Phylactery on Rubik, right?
yeah, absolutely you should get Phylactery on Rubik. But yeah, the wave clear means that Stesi's aren't really getting a wave to the base, so say it with me, more game. you have to feel like the pressure from Stesi's is really starting to settle now. The farm is keeping up, they're still ahead, but they just can't break this high ground and it feels kind of bad for them. Lion's doing a really good job of addressing these reducer illusions, and Gub is using his excessive amount of magic damage to just spam the waves out.
This is slowing Gyro down though hugely.
Yeah.
He needs to get out the base.
But the thing is, he will get there eventually, and the game is just going to slowly even out. Because Medusa's going to hit a point where, like I was yesterday, like Sleeping Moon was, like we were both sitting with like 10k in our bank. I think I had 15k at one point, and just nothing to spend it on. Whereas the other carry can just keep buying items. It becomes less about what you've built and stuff like that, and it turns into who can press their buttons better, because it just evens out.
I'm fine with this, I'm just eating my mandarins here.
Mandarin Sphere? What's that?
Mandarins here.
Oh, you're eating some oranges.
Yeah,
Oh,
mandarin orange.
I was going to say, is a Mandarin Sphere like an Eastern European version of a Terry's chocolate orange?
No.
Sounds fancier.
Yeah. Oh, darling, I've got my Mandarin Sphere in the fridge. Mandarin Spherical, yeah. How do you say spherical in Mandarin? I don't know.
I don't right. Yeah, I don't.
I don't know. The only thing I know how to say in Mandarin is Happy New Year. Gong Shei Fa Choi. And
Isn't Ni Hao?
Ni Hao,
Mandarin?
yeah. And Tsing Tao is a brand of beer that they drink in China.
Yeah, mandarins are pretty good.
Sorry for pulling a Black Country Widows. Yeah.
The best thing about them is like they usually don't have any seeds in them. I just can't fucking take it.
Well, you make a good point. I love an orange, but I don't go to the supermarket that often anymore. I should probably go. I do need to go actually, because I need to pick up some butter. I need to get some salt. So I'll buy some tangerines or some mandarins or something. Because I get my Hello
What's
Fresh.
the difference between tangerines and mandarins?
BCW did BCW apologise for pulling an LLL? I don't think we didn't rat you that hard, Soups. We got ratted by BCW incredibly hard in our upper bracket game. And they're not really doing any ratting on Stesi. So I'm not sure what the reference is. I missed it, but. He's starting to flag.
Yeah. This is.
Yeah, this game is stalled somewhat. It's not like the exciting no high ground game, which is because it's so close, no team wants to make a mistake. Like it's not that kind of game. It's just it's just okay. Kind of it feels inevitable at this point, and I'm sure in 20 minutes it will feel less inevitable. But I really don't want to be here in 20 minutes time. I don't think Stesi's want to be here in 20 minutes time. I think they feel like they're maybe going to lose their advantage if the game goes too long.
Maddy's the only one that's like dead ventured out of base though.
Yeah, Maddy's doing a good job of keeping the pressure up and farming the rest of the map. I think Gyro should be doing it as well, to be honest.
Alex just chunks these towers down.
Yep, and he
It's
just
a bit hard.
he needs to just suck it up and stay there. Like, he's gone on Aegis. He's just giving them stuff for free. He's way stronger than he thinks he is. Yeah, he's got his axe now as well. And there goes Speed Machine. Absolutely melts. No buyback for 70 seconds. Creeps on their way into the base, and Alex is going to run this Nocturne Plague straight back towards the rest of his team, but he gets caught back by Gub. No. Lani
And he's in.
on top. Skullbastard goes down. Really nice macro. Ag's macro pyre from the from Rubik on top of Myth's normal macro pyre, which is going to do quite a lot of damage. Does kill Mith, but in the meantime, Ninja kills Gub and Meepo. Skullbastard also takes down Lani with some tick damage. Meepoonahorse buys back, and for whatever fucking reason, Alex is walking the other way.
More game.
More game.
More game.
More game. Okay, I have no idea why Gyro, the shortest ranged hero, was killing the banner.
Was up front, yeah.
Alex TP's back.
Gub
Some plague
buyback.
wards on it.
Okay, this officially over until next Aegis, I assume.
I don't know. I said 45 minutes.
I know you said 45 minutes, but I don't know if Sus are going to sort of grab the game by the... I don't know if they realise how strong they are.
They are 28k ahead.
Yeah.
Alex says, like...
Just walk into the base at this
I
point.
mean, look at the graph. They've got a
Alex says
97%
that a
chance of
combined
victory.
fucking net worth, man. Here's the combined net worth of the carry and mid.
Yeah, he's so fucking farmed. It's unbelievable. Beam Machine does have the MKB finish. He's going for a Demon Edge now to finish off his Daedalus. And, you know, then maybe he starts doing some damage. Alex, I think, is going to wait for his 23 before he dares walk up, 25 before he dares walk up there again. But I think that's such a mistake. I think, obviously, this is like a pot calling a kettle black to the extreme. But I think he's so strong right now, he just needs to make the most of it. Ninja gets in there, BKB's focus fires with Alex, they kill Gun. No buyback on Rubik for now. Alex does get stunned up, and there's a really nice cooldown from Gyro, who's going to go in and try and burn the mana, but it's nowhere near enough. Medusa
Cannot fight it.
kills
They
him, that's
just
this
want to
game.
lose.
no buybacks.
They just want to lose there. Yeah, you just... There's no reason to... Like,
And they call it.
They
GG
call
is
it.
called. Gubcord Dota Division, despite handily beating Team Sutout in a very impressive game earlier, fall to Stesi's own shitters. Bow out of the tournament.
Consistent.
Stesi's
Yeah,
saying,
the shitters.
saying more game. Accidental cancel, but it doesn't really matter. We know that they respect it. And there we have it. Sus victory. And yeah, I think, although they lost, like Mad Max says, going 0-6 in groups and then finishing top 6 in the entire tournament, fucking good going. I've no complaints about that. I mean, they outdid us, and we were sort of pretty much top 3, top 4 pick by a lot of people. So Gubcord, I think they've got nothing to be ashamed of there. Very proud. Should be very, very proud.
Yeah, they had a great showing throughout.
Yeah. I think it's probably a bit of a moot point to look at the scoreboard here. There's your problem right there. Lani did a lot of work, but obviously quite poor in comparison to the 5-0-15 Medusa with 35k net worth. What did you call it? MPR, you said 45-minute game?
Yeah.
No, you're wrong, mate. Sorry, it was 43.
What can I do?
But yeah, there we go. Jesus. Get out your circumcision for Gubcord Dota Division. That's what Solrian's saying in the chat.
That's a chant, yeah.
That is certainly one of the chants of all time. Wow. The bracket has spoken. Oh, dude.
Yeah, it basically like comes down to no Medusa counter,
Yeah.
and yeah.
So interestingly,
there's-
4/5 of sit out are still in the chat having a debrief.
they could be just watching the game. They're maybe waiting for their lower bracket game.
Okay, so we're going to get Maddy in for an interview, the captain of GCDD, and then we'll get Alex afterwards. Hi, Maddy. How are you doing?
Okay. Hi. Sorry, I didn't realize that you pulled me up here. I was in the middle of talking to my team.
Oh, sorry. I didn't
You
realize.
can probably interview Gub next because he's the real captain. I'm the co-captain, but go ahead.
How are you
Hello.
feeling after that game?
We're a little disappointed. We really wanted to actually bring like a fun game versus Stesi's, and it just didn't work out, unfortunately. Our draft was it was a little team fight lacking, and when they got that early death ball rolling, we didn't have the resources to fight it. Since our gyro was fighting, and he probably should have just fought with us. No flame there, just something that we were all talking about.
Yeah. I mean, you've got to hand it to you, right? You guys 0-6 in the groups, finishing top 6, coming off the back of what must have been a pretty draining game against Sit Out.
Yeah, that also didn't help. It would actually be really nice if we had, had a break that was more than 10 minutes, having to do 2 best of ones back to back, but
Yeah,
it is what it is.
That's a lot of pressure. And you guys performed really well. Stesi's are a really strong team. What was this kind of thought process behind letting Alex have his Medusa?
Honestly, there were just a lot of bans to go on in that game.
Yeah.
We weren't sure that they were going to go for the Medusa pick because I don't think we banned like Drow there or something like that.
Yeah, they banned out
Or
the Drow for you.
Sniper. Okay, they banned it out. Yeah, but Sniper was still up, Monkey King was still up. But it was just one of those picks that we're focused on other lanes. We're focused on the off lane picks, the mid, not so much the carry. So
Yeah, for
we
sure.
just kind of forgot.
Well, I mean, he's Alex is a bit of a one-trick pony, and it just so happens that his one trick is Medusa, as you guys found out. But like I say, that nothing at all to be kind of ashamed of or disappointed about. Obviously, I know the feeling. It when it's fresh, it sucks, but you guys should really have your heads held high. You played some fantastic Dota.
Oh yeah.
I
We're definitely proud of where we've gotten in the tournament at the very least.
Yeah.
Oh, you should be, absolutely, yeah.
I remember you saying that the reason you guys are here is to play good Dota and make it fun to watch, and you absolutely delivered on that. So I think
It's very unfortunate that the last game is the most boring one. Because it was very boring for us. It was very boring for them. But we really wanted to come in and bring some a mystery factor. We're coming in from outside. Nobody really knows us. So when we came together, we really enjoyed playing in the MMM Masters. And so the idea was, yeah, we'll come in and we'll do some funny games with some funny picks. Our group stage didn't let us do that. We kind of got the hardest group stage, I think.
You guys
and
were in
yeah.
pretty much the group of death.
Yeah, and that really hurt our morale early on and how we were playing the games. Because really, I wanted to do stuff like offlane Shadow Fiend and our mid player Rubik with Rubik Lich Nature's Prophet, which everybody seemed to be very surprised by. But unfortunately, yeah, go ahead.
No,
my apologies.
I was just going to say you guys played fantastically. I think you really delivered on the fun Dota, especially with this kind of mid-tournament roster swap, which is something that we've never seen before in GTI, and it kind of reinvigorated your team, and we got some amazing games out of you after that.
Yeah.
So I think, like I say, nothing to be ashamed of or disappointed in at all, and I wish you and the rest of you guys all the best, and hopefully we'll see you back again next year and occasionally in Stacks in the meantime.
Maybe. Thank you for having us. Thank you for casting the games. It was really nice. Where do I submit feedback to the group stage organizers? Because I don't know. That's
just anywhere.
Yeah,
just throw it out.
Drop it in the channel at them all. But yeah, I think I speak on behalf of everyone in the community, saying that it's been an absolute pleasure to kind of meet you guys and watch you guys play and
And we want more techies.
Go ahead. Sorry.
We want more techies. That was glorious.
Yes, more Gub techies. He's a genius on it. We are Gubcord Dota division. We follow Union Prince Gub, and if we all follow Gub, then we will never be hungry again. The age of hunger is over. No more empty stomachs. Follow Gub and you will never be hungry again. Fries up, everybody. Fries up.
Well, there you go. You had it here first. Fries up, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, Maddy. Really appreciate it. And thank you for playing such fantastic dates.
Good luck to the rest of the teams. Somebody please stop Munchie.
Please, anyone.
I'm sure it's going to be on the top of everyone's hit list.
Yeah. All right. Cheers.
All right, thank you very much. What a fun interview. I wasn't expecting the kind of cult promo at the end there, but I don't hate it. I fries up. I'm here for it. In God we trust. Hopefully we get Alex in next, and we can.
I hope not.
You hope not. I hope so. I want to talk to that smug Irishman and see how he's feeling.
What's the odds on him? The first thing he says, like a sigh, like the Alex sigh that he does.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Top of the morning.
Okay, that's a bit. That's a bit out there. Yeah.
How many potatoes and pints of Guinness can you fit? Sure. Right. Well,
need someone to move.
If anyone is listening, and
we need an adult.
Alex.
I mean, we could go to his channel.
Yeah. Should we just do that?
Actually,
yeah.
Hi, Alex.
Hello.
How are you doing?
How
are you feeling post game?
It was a chill Dota game. I hit creeps. KG turned up to a fight.
Yeah. Did you guys have any specific prep for for that game? Any kind of expectations or anything that you were kind of particularly worried about going into it?
So I came home from work. I watched the last 20 minutes of the game. Saw they had a mid techies, so we removed it. Same with the Dazzle. The Dazzle seemed to be doing work. Got rid of it. That was really about it.
Yeah, no death.
And heroes we didn't want to play against.
Yeah, no death performance from you. Are you kind of starting to worry that people are going to clock that Medusa's the only hero that you can play, especially now that Luna's been nerfed into the mud? Or are you happy to...
No comment. It was there at 18, so we kind of went, sure, fine, whatever.
Did you feel any difference on her?
Little bit of the farming with the damage. So the nerf to the split shot is probably the big one, I feel. The one to the not innate facet. The one to the facet for the slow doesn't really make a huge difference because you get it by level 10 anyway. So that hasn't changed. So little things. I didn't really have a big enough fight, and I was too far ahead to really feel the damage or the reduction on mana shield. So no, it's still a very strong laner. It farms well, and it turns up, and it's quite hard to fight into, and that's what we did. We just grouped up and went for it.
There you go. You guys are through to the lower bracket semi-final. One more best of one. And who are you up against? Is it Halo 3, I want to say?
It's the winner of Halo 3 and Spherical.
The winner of Halo 3 versus Spherical. There you go.
There we go. Thank you for letting me know. I gently... Stez goes, right lads, Saturday? Yep, Saturday, right. Good, all Saturday. Don't know who we're playing.
Well, I look forward to...
A day and a time, and away we go.
Yeah, I look forward to watching you guys yet again. I'm sure I won't be able to cast it, but anyway.
Yeah, no. I'm looking forward to watching it back now.
Yeah. Thank you for keeping it under 2 hours. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, not a guarantee, I hear.
Boring as it was, but thank you for keeping the time down.
I don't know if it was boring. It was very structured.
Yeah, boring.
And methodical.
Yeah, you guys, you got the win, and you did it a very clean game, but nowhere near as exciting to watch as mid techies and all this stuff.
Yeah, and a Lycan just trying to charge at the crowd every given moment.
Brilliant. But you know,
and then
the dirty
and the drag going
is,
back for the agents. Was, but yeah,
the
didn't quite
dirty
have
work
that.
is done in the dark, as they say. So
exactly.
But yes, thank you very, very much, Alex. Anything you want to say? Any final comments, words, anything like that?
No, yeah, just GG to everyone. Really good game. And it was enjoyable. GG to the lads and to Mith.
Perfect, thank you.
Standout
In
gameplay
Mith
yet
we
again.
trust.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly. In Mith we trust.
Keep your eyes out, lads. Myth is going to be ancient before the end of the year.
Yeah, I was about to say, do you remember the which goon do we think will reach Divine? It used to always be Eddie. Now it's Mith.
It's going to be Myth.
Next
Shakira.
awards.
Keep an eye out. Right, well,
right.
Thank you, Alex.
Cheers.
And to you, everyone else, the 35 viewers that are left, the 60 people that were watching at one point, and to all the people I'm sure that are going to watch the replay tomorrow at work or shirking from home, or even if you just got a nice day off like NZ FedEx and you're looking for something to do at the pub. Thank you so much for joining us on this absolute roller coaster of an adventure. Apologies, Jonas, for not having my team chat enabled in the first game. And thank you, Coop and NPR, for joining us in the cast.
Thank you.
Should we tell everyone who the identity of Azok Prime is, given this is our last cast?
No, I think I'm ashamed.
No, we just keep it a secret?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll keep it a secret. You'll never know. But yeah, thank you so much. Appreciate all of you, and peace.
In the style of Sabaton's power metal